Hello, everyone. I am Orange with Piff. I tried to do a
I'm
squeeze
blue.
style thing. It didn't work so well. Hi, everyone. Welcome to DBZ League Season 9, Week 6. I'm sorry, Week 5. You know, I'm bad at keeping track of these things. Yes, you guys may have been expecting Squee, but Squee is unavailable this week, and as thus, I, Orange, have chosen to host the stream this week. So, yes, welcome everyone. If you don't know who I am a DBZ League staff member. I did the modding for the league this season, and I do Naruto League, and that's who I am basically. So yeah, Piff, how are you today?
I'm doing marvelously. Thank you for asking me.
Oh, you're very
Orange.
welcome, sir.
Is
I'm
it
also-
orange or orange?
It's Orange.
Right.
Yes, it's just my name with GE on the end. Anyway, today we have, starting off, Namek at Muscle. What are we thinking about this match here, Piff? Who do you
I'm
think
thinking
is going
since
to do?
squeeze away, I think we can knock down that snowman without him
yeah.
noticing.
Yeah, he'll never know. He will never know. I'm sure he has like a chip implanted in it, like a pet. So if it gets destroyed, he'll know. But that's fine. He can't do
He
anything
doesn't
about
have
it.
doesn't have a league going. It's still like active. Every once in a while, there's like a bird will fly by and perch on it, maybe knock off its head. A loud, just blaring alarm happens.
Oh no!
SWAT team flies in.
SWAT team. All for that snowman. So this week, Namek has benched Slug and Muscle. I'm gonna start saying their name right. I'm sorry. Has benched Roshi, and I would say those are pretty fair benches. Slug and Roshi have both been kind of just okay. They've had some good performances, but also just some sort of average to sort of decent. I don't know. So I think this is good. And any more? Oh wait, I have to cover the Kais. I'm ridiculous. So first we have North Kai. At the top of North Kai, we have the Earth Defenders at 4-0, still undefeated. In fact, the only team to be undefeated so far in this season. And then we have the Vals and Saiyans at 2-2, and at the bottom we have the Rugrats at 1-3. Next we have East Kai with the Majins. Wow, we have a three-way tie. I mean, I'm sure there's been a divisional here or there so far. But a three-way tie between the Majins, Namek, and Derp. They're all at 2-2. And unfortunately, the Ginyu Force is 0-4. So, next we have West Kai. The Gohans. This is actually all the same record. All of these teams are 2-2. So, West Kai, very close division. This will be a really interesting one to watch develop as the season goes. So, finally, we have South Kai. The Blades and Afterlife at the top at 3-1. Team Muscle after them at 2-2. And at the bottom, we have the Boos at 1-3. So, those are all of our divisions here this week. I'll just give you a quick picture of all the records here. And without wasting any more time, Piff, I think we should just get this started.
Me too.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let me make sure I change the song here. Muscle. There we go. Okay, so there's that snowman.
Just wave at him.
Hello. We might be saying goodbye to you soon.
Do you think they're at a point where they just cannot feel temperature? Like,
I think they're just so buff that it doesn't affect them anymore.
Yeah, because, like, I'm assuming that even if they were, like, hit with, like, some sort of fire thing or ice whatever, they would just be like, whatever. I think that affects me at all.
I mean, I guess just their Saiyans? I don't know. I don't understand. It's space magic. But
oh my goodness.
So far, Baby actually has quite a lead over Broly, about a full bar, but Broly could very easily just shorten that lead. But Baby is fighting back, and Baby has he's been kind of hit or miss, I think, so far this season. I don't have the stats pulled up for him because I can't. So far, Baby is continuing this ping pong attack and just doing a ton of damage to Broly.
He's doing incredibly well. Broly, if he gets an upper hand, he might be able to transform. He is low enough. He's got enough stocks.
Yeah.
He's got maybe the distance or knockaway to actually do that. It's very similar to tagging, how they transform.
He is in the position to do so, but we'll see if Baby actually gives him that space.
He's had enough of it. He just didn't proc that transform.
Oh, and he went for the B1 instead, but Baby
knocked out of
interrupting
it.
that. Yeah, Baby interrupting that might have actually been good for Broly if he can still get the transformation off.
I don't know. He needs to tag at this point. That's a transformation. Or do the classic same thing of transform then tag.
Oh, he's gonna go for it. Yep. And here comes Trunks.
Where's that snowman? Can't see him.
Yeah, he's pretty far away right now. I'm sure they'll make their way over there.
I think it's under them.
Rainbreaker. Ooh, and that's Baby gone. A little bit of a waste there. Baby gone.
Baby gone.
Dropped the cradle. So
I still cannot see the snowman. I don't know if he's okay.
he might have already been destroyed.
Did I just not know? I paid close attention. This is my one job. Is to point it out and laugh.
Oh no, it's still there.
Squee.
It's in the background during that high-speed clash, as Squee likes to say. It's a nice throw there from Trunks. And so far, Trunks has the upper hand. Both of these guys are charging up. And looks like... No, light grenade! That does connect. And I forgot to mention earlier, Trunks dodged a point-blank special beam cannon, which is pretty impressive. Rainbreaker gonna connect.
Nicely done. That could have easily been knocked away. He was right in the middle of a melee combo, which could have actually smacked him out of it.
Nice.
It looks like these teams are pretty even for the most part.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't know entirely what happened there. It looked like he just got hit and then just stuttered there for a second and then continued on with his life.
He didn't really care. Muscle has a bit of an advantage here because they do still have Broly, who is getting his health back. So, yeah, Trunks is only widening that gap as we speak. Late Piccolo's going to have to fire back with some nice melee or some light grenades, which would be great. Oh no, he tags!
Not bad.
Clean pick. Mr. Smug himself. Oh.
He's got
He's
got
lost.
an ultimate in his pocket.
Yes, he does. Oh.
Or he might just be happy to see me. One of the two.
He went for a My Name is Drum, but it did not work. Oh, there's another one. He really wanted that.
Your name is Drum!
No, your name is Drum!
Your name is Drum!
Did Drum actually talk?
I think he did.
Okay, well...
It's been years since I watched original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, according to King Piccolo, he's not in the mood to talk, and he said that without moving his mouth, so he's really not in the mood to talk here. He's just so smug that he can't even move his expression. He's mastered the ventriloquism.
It looks like
Nice.
King Piccolo might have actually turned this around.
Yeah, if he can take out Broly... Oh, okay.
Oh, the reverse.
Yeah.
I have not seen the enter in transformation yet.
Yeah, right from a tag. That's pretty crazy.
I'm not quite sure that's the best move, mainly because now he doesn't have a way to get out of a bad situation, but it looks like he's being aggressive, really just punching him.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of really good burst damage before he goes down. I mean, it was effective at least.
He was dangerous, but yes. I'm not quite sure how effective it was.
And I have a hard time placing who exactly is in the lead now, so I don't remember.
I think it's Muscle.
Okay,
I believe it's Muscle.
Especially, oh, okay. Well, actually, I mean, better King Piccolo than Tambourine.
The next guy?
Yeah.
Ooh,
nice.
What a combo.
Yeah, that was pretty clean there. Tambourine, I would say melee-wise, I think he could stand up to 13 pretty well, at least until he transforms. Oh, please break the snowman with this. Oh, I'll be so happy. No.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Damn it.
I don't think cutscene attacks can do that. I think they actually kind of teleport you to a specific point. I could be wrong. Probably very wrong.
I think so. I was just kind of hoping Tambourine would fly through it after the attack. But yeah, 13.
Ooh, they're going to the snowman. Getting close.
Shomakoho is going to hit, and 13 doesn't
Is that how
quite...
it's pronounced?
Yes.
Wow.
I know things.
I just look at that and go like, I don't know how to say that.
Are you impressed?
Oh, you very.
And he's gonna transform, and he actually is back at to a full bar of health now, and this is dangerous for Namek. Oh god.
Especially if he tags right after this.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing. But he's still...
Okay.
Doing a little dance. I liked it. I have a little sign with a number on it. I would give it like a 7.
Yeah. And 13 is just continuing this combo, but they're both pretty even. Oh, never mind.
Oh, right next to that snowman.
Oh god.
Oh, that circle around it almost broke it.
Yeah, and Muscle is now at a heavy advantage.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Light grenade. Dodged! And this is not looking good for Namek here. They still got a full health Sin Shenron to deal with.
I would say this is over. I would say this is over.
I can't say it yet. Oh, Blazing Storm. Okay, now it's over. I was hoping he was going to Super Trap Sugar. Because then that would have been the one time where it actually would have been true to say that it was over. And he ruined it. He ruined it. So, that is going to bring Muscle up to, let me see here. Muscle is now 3-2, and Namek is 2-3. So very nicely done, Muscle. They pretty much had the advantage for most of that match, I'd say. So very well fought from both teams, but Muscle was just on top of things here, and it's really good to see them doing some nice work after they had a really rough season in Season 8. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to a lot of turnarounds this season, to be honest.
Oh, same here. I really love those shakeups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm personally hoping for the rise of Team Cold. Did you see that last week?
I did. That was really nice.
Crab.
Holy crab. Okay. So, Alright, match number 2. We have Dragon Ball Warriors at Androids. Should be an interesting one. This is my team, so I'm going to do my absolute best to not be invested in my commentary.
You're the androids? You're the androids?
No, I'm not the androids. I'm Dragon Ball Warriors. So, yes. So this should be a good one, I think. Kami House scares me. But, yeah, so, I I mean, do you have anything to say about this before we start?
I think Dragon Ball Warriors have a lot to get through. Androids,
Yeah.
I've always felt, is one of the most, if not the most powerful team in the
Oh,
league in the current
absolutely.
standings.
I mean, other than Super Saiyans because they're retired now,
Yeah.
they've definitely been the most consistent team, I think, in terms of just how good they are. So
Yes.
it's definitely scary, and Dragon Ball Warriors has been anything but consistent. So we'll have to see. But Dragon Ball Warriors, androids, let's do this.
You,
I did it. I did the squee thing again.
you did the thing. Do you know where it's from? I still do not know where this is from.
No. Okay, so it looks like we're starting off here with Kid Goku versus Android 16.
I think he says, like, let's get it on. I have no idea what... The only thing I can think of is the sex jam.
Let's get it on. So, clash right away. And Kid Goku is going to win that with Power Rage. I don't believe 16 actually has any Clash Boost here.
I don't know.
But regardless of that Clash, 16 is doing a ton of damage.
I'm a small boy with no piece of paper in front of him to ignore.
Rocket Punch! No. And he tried to get that pump off.
I'm seriously surprised by the androids. They really actually, like, what are they? They've taken a lot of characters that have been kind of either problematic or a bit on the odd side, and then just continuously made them better, like, season after season.
Yeah, they just seem to keep improving as a team, which is really, really nice to see. And yeah, so far, 16 is just way in the lead here. Kid Goku either needs to, like, tag or just something. Tag would be the best, but I don't think he's going to.
Oh, maybe he's got an attack from behind.
No. He's out. Ader's gonna be pretty mad about that. Give me your water. This is going to connect.
Will you fight no matter what?
For the village.
I mean, he is near water, so could that make him more powerful or perhaps weaker because he's lost his objective?
It's true. It's very true that he has lost pretty much all hope.
Pretty much all hope that he had. He lost his purpose. And,
so is this the ocean or is this like a lake of some kind?
It's probably the ocean, so maybe Nam is actually not, like, done with his objective because he can't drink ocean water. So maybe he's very upset about that. He's like, he thought this was his chance, but he tried to drink the water and it was salty. Cross arm attack's gonna connect. And that's,
Definitely saying no to something.
yeah. No good. Ader attack.
Oh!
Oh!
After
And,
image did
yeah,
not help him
did
out.
not work. And Nam is getting in there now. Now that Ader's max power is up, he doesn't have that slight power body effect going on.
I didn't know that's what was going on, because I was like, seeing that slapping, I'm like, that should knock him back, right? That should be a thing that is preventing him from... No,
Yeah. Oh, nice false coverage there. And
he's got a lot of power body, just like natural power body. I did not notice that before.
It's a pretty nice thing to have, honestly.
Yes, absolutely. And Nam's actually got a pretty good charge rate even underwater.
Yeah. Which is impressive, considering he's a Dragon Ball character, and they usually don't have that. But this...
Maybe water charges them up faster. You ever think of that?
Oh my god. That is a thing in the code, actually. You can adjust that. So maybe Nam is just faster charging in the water. It would fit with his character. And here comes 17. Ooh, starting with an ult there. And so...
He's
so
all
Nam.
countering. He's going all in on.
Oh, and yeah, 17. Yeah.
Nam thought he could counter, but ooh.
And there's another class there. 17 might win this one as well. Oh no, Nam won that one. Full power energy ball. Ooh, that damage.
Oh my goodness, he needs to get out of there. He might do it from this throw, though.
He could. Yeah, he does.
He does.
And here comes Vegito. The
That's
only...
a Gaku, excuse me.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, the only real spammer that we have in this match, and he's done a lot of... Oh, no, there's an ult. That's gonna connect. Oh, for 14,000 points of damage. And,
Wouldn't he just be hyper aggressive? He has almost no energy now.
yeah. Photon Flash, that's gonna hit. 17 needs to tag, or... Yeah, but he didn't get the chance.
None of that.
Oh, is it my turn?
Here comes
So-
Cell.
Vegito.
Yes.
What's up with him anyway?
What's up with that guy? He's got opposite colors, and I don't like that. That's weird.
What is with that? How does he get the tailor for it so fast?
Yeah, what? I've been really confused about, like, how do their clothes change? I'm sure this conversation has been had a million times, but you know what? It's important. It's an important
It's very
discussion.
important. It's more important than what's going on in the match, to be honest. Guys, how does the clothes change? It looks like he's looking to tag. Let's see if he can get some leeway to do such things.
Oh, after image from Sal.
That almost got him, too.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get out of there? No,
Vegito
he's
doesn't
doing
look
a
like
bit
he
of a
wanted
combo.
to. Yeah.
Should have tagged. Should have tagged.
Here comes Tao. He's gonna start with a false courage. And that's gonna give him a real nice kind of ultimate body effect. Didn't last for very long though.
No, not at all. You just pull out a sword.
Yes. He
Quite
has,
sure that's illegal.
but we have a team that does that.
I'm quite sure it's illegal to pull out a sword, a bladed weapon, if you will.
You know what? Sure. we'll allow it.
This is a martial arts competition. There should not be foreign objects.
Oh, Dodon Paul's gonna fire first. Oh, that was really nice.
I mean, that was beautiful.
More characters need to do that. Another wild sense.
That was. I've never seen that, and I love it. It's just an obviously weaker would have not clashed, would have definitely like completely suffered from a Kamehameha, but he pulled out so quickly, couldn't react.
And Cell, he's actually the last one left. I didn't even realize that until now, and he's about to go down.
Yeah, he's putting up a real good fight.
He has.
He's putting up an amazing fight.
A lot of death in him. But Tao is tanky, so he's gonna have a lot of issues trying to take him out.
It's true. Oh my goodness, Tao might actually win
He
this.
does.
What?
Killed you. He killed you.
Look, I know that he really likes his pole.
Yeah?
His love interest pole.
Yeah, he really loves that thing. Look at him. Look at him embrace it. That's good for you, Tao. You know what? Good for you.
Where does he carry that around anyway?
I don't know. He does a summoning jutsu. So that's gonna bring Dragon Ball Warriors up to, and this was actually a divisional. I forgot to mention that.
What?
Yes, Dragon Ball Warriors up to 3-2, and Androids down to 2-3. Very nicely done.
Androids, they have not been fighting poorly either.
Yeah,
Like, holy crap.
I feel like we've started to get our steam going at least. It took a couple weeks, but we're getting there.
Wow.
Wow.
Just, huh.
Flabbergasted. Yes. GG's to Androids. That was a good match. Okay, so next up we have Team Cold at the Valkyries. And this should be a fun match because these two teams have been doing pretty well lately. Val's, I believe, are... Now, let me see here. Val's are 2-2, and Cold is also 2-2, so they have the exact same record. And Cold especially, they've been having some really unlikely characters that have been doing super well. Like, neither one of the freezes, but King Cold has had... Of all characters, King Cold has had some really good weeks. Metacooler has been doing great. It's weird, and I'm not used to it yet, but I mean, it's good to see their other characters doing things. Because in the past, it seemed like mostly the freezes and like Cooler were doing most of the work. As for Val's, I mean, they are a very strong team in general. Videl has been great so far this season. Aurelie is Aurelie. And, I mean, 18 is also 18. She's had a couple off weeks, but I think it's mostly due to just characters being able to get in and get aggressive before she can really do much. So, do you have any thoughts on this one, Piff?
I'm really looking forward to Team Cold. Team Cold has always been one of those teams where it's just like, they got like good gimmicks and things like that, but I think like last week's match, they looked like they had like strong like builds.
Yes.
Though it is against Valkyries, which has almost continuously, very similar to androids, continuously rose in power in how their characters worked, and figured out a lot of different builds and how to really manipulate their characters to do well.
Yeah.
Very strong team, very strong lineup. But I'm looking forward to Cold maybe taking a season, like an entire season to themselves.
Yeah, I mean, this could be, if they get their freezes back to where they expect them to be, like, they will have a very, very solid team on their hands. And perhaps we can see the beginnings of that in this match. So, let's do this.
Let us start the match.
The match has begun. Kami's
Now
Lookout.
with fighting.
My favorite map. Now with fighting. As if it didn't have it before.
And reborn, witness my true power.
I'll show you a
I
thing or
am
two.
like, as much as I would like Cole to win, also like I want to see Videl also just do well, because I feel like her new like non-blast thing really makes her like a viable and interesting character.
Oh, absolutely. It certainly makes her a lot more aggressive. And
It stops making her do stupid moves too.
yeah, that's true, which is only a plus. And it's really cool to see that sort of really mix between heavy melee, clash, and B2 style that she seems to have. Because she
keeps
can do
missing with
yeah, she can do melee really well, but she throws out her B2s a lot, which is great.
It does not require a lot of energy. Does a decent amount of damage for what is used for its energy.
Yeah. And these two are just... Oh, there's Videl. They were really far away, and I'm pretty sure Videl's gonna win this clash. She does, and she goes into an ult! That's gonna be some heavy damage there. Oh, well, 10,000. I mean... But I believe, is Metacooler tanky? Let me check here. Oh, Supernova!
Oh no!
Oh no, likewise. Oh, 17,000 points of damage here. Yeah, Metacooler is on a defense +2, attack -1 build, and he tags!
Oh, early tag. He's gonna get just his first 2 bars there.
Oh,
Is she gonna transform and tag? Nope. She's
No.
doing a classic transform fight.
yeah.
I don't think she's staying in. Whoa.
Oh! She does get
Nice
that out.
counter.
Yeah, I mean, even if she doesn't tag, if she can at least get some good damage out before she's done, then that's...
That was some decent damage.
Yeah. Definitely
For how
puts
much she had
Aurelie in a
left,
good spot.
Aurelie's in.
Yeah. Aurelie is in a good spot here, so... And she's in max power. I believe she also has a sort of power body effect in max power as well.
hits like a truck.
Yeah. it takes Cooler about 3 or 4 hits to get through it. So that could be Rayleigh's chance to really take the lead for Vals in this match. Oh, Darkness Eye.
She already did a massive amount of damage just from almost slaps. She didn't pull out any, like, ultimates, B2s. I don't know where she's going. She's having a good time and no one's gonna tell her otherwise.
No. She's dancing. Oh, wait. Burn says to stop the match.
What?
What's up, Burn? Oh, okay. So we're good to... Okay, cool. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, back into this.
Back at it again.
Sorry, everybody.
Ow.
I'm glad I didn't preemptively restart.
Yeah, like you gotta hear it out.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so Cooler transforming did get a little bit of health back, but I don't know how much she's gonna be able to do against Rayleigh. Yep, not much. So
Dude, Rayleigh's like a tiny beast. You gotta like really like build for that, and you can in most cases because she like comes out pretty much just not first, and then just question marks after that.
yeah. And oh, destroy the planet.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a good counter.
Yeah, definitely. And almost 15,000 points of damage there, and Rayleigh is in trouble. She is done.
Yeah, that was quite a combo. That was half of a Rayleigh's life.
Yeah, great way to start things for Frieza here. He could charge up to full, or he could use his max power mode B1. Either one is kind of tricky with someone as aggressive as Fasha in this phase.
Yeah, Fasha is a lot of people from freaking Valkyries, very aggressive, barely melee heavy focused. But that's not all of them. Like it's a weird like mesh of like similar but not quite.
Yeah. Oh wow, that just did not hit at all. And he does get the full power off. That's kind of an issue there for Fasha. Well, he doesn't go for an ult, but still, this should be.
Yeah, this
some
is still
good
going to be a decent amount of damage. I don't know where this is going to land.
Okay. Wow,
That's
that
quite a heavy
charge
push.
penalty that was not really a thing. That didn't really seem to hinder
Question
him.
mark?
Hysteric Saiyan Lady, that's her ult. That's gonna hit.
This does actually a pretty good amount of damage. I think this is an average damage, if not slightly above.
Yeah,
That
11,000
didn't do
is...
that much.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that rush ults would do typically more damage since they're harder to get off, but that really wasn't that much.
He was about to go full power and then just stopped for no reason, really.
He cucked himself.
He's looking to tag. I think he's looking for like a setup.
Good. Yeah. Oh, he goes
This
for a
might be
B2.
it. This might be the setup Frieza's looking for to actually tag.
This will be a good time. No, he goes max power. Throw an ult,
Pull out the ult,
maybe?
or just die. It could easily
He
just
might die this time.
Oh, he's so close!
Oh yeah, he
There
just
goes.
gets kneed in the face. Okay. Here comes King Cold. Full power Death Beam is going to miss.
You know, I don't understand. If it's a death beam, you don't need to fully power that. He hits it, they're dead.
Yeah, if it hits at all, they're completely done.
That's what the death part is.
Well,
Kill you, beam!
the kill you beam. That's
Max power
oh
kill
my
you.
god! I should have named. That's what I should have used my B2 rename on. Tao's Dodon Ray. I should have renamed it to Kill You Beam because he's got that on his back.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Full power kill you.
Full power Kill You Beam.
Max power kill you.
I mean, it worked against Cell, but let's see. Oh wow, King Cold actually wins that clash. I don't think Fasha. No, she doesn't have any clash boosts, but still, King Cold standing up to Fasha is pretty impressive. I mean, he has been pretty decent this season, but that's really good to see from him.
I love his rush blast because it just looks like he's pointing at her rapidly, like you.
No, you. And Fasha's out of there, which honestly, for me is a blessing because I hate Flash's voice. Have you heard it?
I'm sure at some point in my life I have.
She
but
sounds like, oh, like what is that?
that was pretty good.
Max power from 18. Oh, and there's an ult. They're gonna clash.
Looking for a clash. I don't know who's gonna win this.
All right, but she doesn't follow up with another ult. So
she used her lesser of all of her moves that she could have used for that energy.
Destructo Disc would have been really nice, at least. But yeah, 18. She's got momentum. Yeah.
She's the last one, so she's really just the lone defender from losing this match.
Yeah. And if King Cole can do some good damage before he gets taken out, or if he can tag, that would be fantastic for Cole.
That would be a huge boon to the Cold team.
Yeah. But 18 doesn't.
What was that?
I think that was a taunt. I don't know why he did a taunt there.
Was that like a counter move that he could do?
Maybe, but if it is, he did it backwards. So. Finger Blitz Barrage, but now
this is down to the last piece.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Cooler,
This does not look good for Team Cold.
Yeah.
Especially since freaking Cooler just stood there and just like, yeah, I can see you doing that max power move. I'm gonna let it.
It's fine. Finger Blitz Barrage again. It hits for 1,000 points of. Oh my god. That's insane.
It's better than a V2 completely missing.
That's true.
I can see the value in that.
That's true. Cooler. Honestly, the best thing Lock-on Buster, nice. The best thing he would be able to do is knock 18 very far away and go for a rebirth. But it doesn't look like he's going to get to do that.
No.
So, yeah. I don't know what happened, Cooler. It looks like you died. But Vals are going to take that match, and that brings them up to 3-2, and Cold down to 2-3. Even though this was a loss for Cold, it was very, very well fought, I feel. Both teams did really well here, and it was pretty close. So, it was a good match. Wait, I should just reload my state.
Now we gotta properly exit.
What am I doing with my life? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so next up we have the Majins versus Team Derp. Majins are currently, let's see here, Majins are 2-2 and Derp is also 2-2. This is a divisional match here, actually. So this is a pretty important match for these two teams. And because whoever wins this is going to have an advantage over the other team in placement. So I'm looking to see if there were any boosts used. Majins did not. But Derp, it looks like they purchased a Power of Rage for Kibito Kai. So that's nice. I mean, they didn't use a whole lot of Zenny, but I mean, Majins didn't use any, so maybe that could put them above.
So this is a divisional?
Yes, they are both in. They're both in East Kai, so and they both have the exact same record. They're 2-2. So yeah, whoever wins this is gonna have a pretty good advantage over the other team. Not only will they be ahead of them, but the other team will basically need 2 wins to pass them. So it's pretty important. So without any further delay, let's do this. I'm trying, okay.
Let's do this. Let me try to figure out what Squee would probably say. Let's get her done!
Let's get her done! Oh yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so starting with Deborah versus Kibito Kai. Deborah, very kind of, he seems like a mixed fighter the most to me. He does really good B2s, but he also, I mean, his rush blasts, they're insane damage. But Kibito seems more like a heavy melee with some B2 sort of mixed in fighter, which is not bad. If he gets any clashes off with Deborah, he's definitely going to win those. So that'll be nice, but I don't know.
He's got a pretty low charge at the moment. I think he's supposed to be more aggressive.
Mystic Breast disabled part of that B2 there.
Just one part of the beam. I think the rest of it still went through.
Yeah, it still did about 2,000, but I mean, better than the full thing hitting. Plus, he also could have just dodged it. Yeah,
that was 7,000.
Wow.
From just a melee combo.
Yeah.
That is B2 worthy.
Yeah, Kibito Kai is on an attack +1, serious, eternal life, quick fast attack with Power Rage as the boost. So he's going to do some really hefty damage here to Deborah, who doesn't have any sort of defense boost or anything like that. And Deborah goes to max power. Kibito looks like he's trying, but he's not going to get there in time. I love that cape, by the way. I want to get a cape like that. Oh, I believe that's an ult. No, he did it while he was on the ground.
It was an ult, it just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I've always mentioned that, like, Kibito Kai, like, maybe just getting into a rhythm fold, just some sort of way to actually get around him being a new character.
Oh! I mean,
nicely done.
Doing pretty
well. I think this was the combo that they were looking for.
Yeah, and he tags.
Nicely done. He turned that particular bout into a positive, actually.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless his opponent tags, too. Oh my goodness,
that's an ult,
this is probably not going to be good for Herc.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so close. He was a hair away from him. Present bomb will do it.
After him, it's
he's out. He doesn't want anything.
He doesn't want that present, man.
I think that's the first person who successfully dodged a goddamn present.
He doesn't need your charity. Deborah is his own demon man. Okay,
oh, there it
goes. He's gonna take that one though.
That one he's gonna. That's his. There's no one else's but that guy.
Yeah. So here comes Majin Vegeta.
He tags. This is an early tag.
Yeah.
This is a super early to a guy that should not be back in yet.
Oh, that a JoJo reference did not hit. And Kibito Kai, yeah, he didn't even get all of his health back yet, but he is over time. Oh, okay. Well, that would have been really good if that hit.
He just went a little over. He's working on his aim. He's still a character they're working through.
What are you guys doing?
They're having a good time.
I guess
he's at max power.
Oh my god.
He's gotten enough time away from the fight that he can do that. It took him a while.
The JoJo reference hits, but it doesn't do the full damage because of the ground. And Kibito Kai, he could try to do an ult or something. Or anything, really. No? Okay. Alright.
He's cracking into Herc's
Oh my god!
Again. Dodged it! Doesn't know anything about the reference. Here's the present.
He doesn't care about that reference.
That is a lot of present damage.
Hercule doesn't
Go
watch
back up to the.
anime.
Oh, no, oh man, he saw a clash chance
nice.
and he took it.
Follows
Another time I mess him up punch. My goodness, Herc's going wild.
I'll say it again. I'm really disappointed they didn't name this move "You Are Already Dead" because that's the kind of move it is. Oh my woman. I just really want that. I'm sad.
I'm good with what they have personally. Herc's going in the water.
Yeah, what they have is wow, that's a boost to all of his stats.
Yeah.
Big Bang Attack though. I don't know how long Champion Style lasts for, but it seems to be lasting for a decent amount of time here. Maybe until he fires a B2.
How much damage is it gonna do?
Oh, it's probably over 8,000. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
It's over 8,000.
That's good.
Present
bomb.
Vegeta.
My goodness, Herc is going nuts.
Yeah, he's really Herc's Wild Ride. Yeah, he's doing great.
I would much prefer to call it a Herc's Wild Ride.
Herc's Wild Ride. And Maju.
Herc's Wild Ride.
Maju cares not for Herc's Wild Ride. He'd rather stay on the Ferris wheel. And here comes Shomakoho versus the volley. The volley comes out first.
By a long shot, holy crap.
Yeah.
Because that basically happened at the exact same time.
Oh yeah.
And
It's
just
fine.
the animations were preventing him from actually shooting that off.
Yeah, much faster there. Dodoria, tanky as usual here, of course, with Dodoria's natural defense +1. He'd be at a defense +3 with no attack negative, which is really nice. Also go,
Extraordinarily good.
yeah, Dende's healing, serious latent energy, light body. So, if there's anybody that
You
can
can feel it when fighting him, too.
yeah, if there's anybody that can tank Bajube's attacks, it would be Dodoria. So, we'll see. But it doesn't really
Fast,
matter.
though.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you can outspeed him and outperform him. But Dodoria's getting some decent damage off. And he does have that healing, which is doing, it's definitely getting some of that damage, kind of displacing that a bit. But
I'm so, like, these guys really need to, like, hold on to their charge. They keep
Right.
dropping it. I don't like him this week. This week is bad for charging. It feels
my
bad.
God.
Oh.
Max power combo. Yeah, and Dodoria, he could follow up with like a B2 or something in a moment here. Oh, no, looks like Majube's gonna do it. Or he could tag
He could. He could.
Kaiko-san, and he's gonna finish Dodoria off. Wow. And here comes
Devil
Devil
Man.
Man. Don't do
The
Devil
last
Might Beam,
one.
please. That's not gonna do anything.
Oh, Devil Might Beam.
To do it. You won't.
I want to see how evil he
Oh
is. Yes!
no!
Yes!
How evil is he?
Die!
About 4,000 points worse. It's enough to finish him.
There you go. Oh my! You know he got killed by the Devil Might Beam. He's probably the most evil person I've ever known. Most people live through those things.
I mean, at the end of the day, he still is part Boo, so
Yeah.
you can't get rid of that stink. Anyway, and Goku versus Devilman, and Devilman goes for a Demon Fork Rush, but he gets punched out of it, and he's gonna
Yeah,
have to throw a
pretty
lot
rough.
of B2s if he wants to keep up with Goku here. Because Goku's heavy, I believe heavy melee. No, he's heavy tank actually.
Ah, that's
So-
why Devilman's having a hard time. I was
Yeah.
like, Devilman seems to be doing less damage than usual. Wonder
Yeah.
if they did something with his build. No, it's the opponent having a whole bunch of defense.
So look, that still did 8,000 damage.
Devilman has some crazy B2s.
Yeah, he doesn't. The crazy thing, he doesn't even have a super plus, and he still did 8,000 points of damage to a
I think
defense
that was
plus
with
3.
combo, but
It might have been, but still, that's crazy damage.
yeah, no, he does actually like a ridiculous amount of B2 damage.
Yeah,
He's for some reason has a high like damage output.
yeah, and his B2s don't really cost that much at all.
No,
Saying
he's
so.
actually just a straight, just good character.
Yeah.
He's not insane like a few other characters with like very specific abilities and things like that. Let's just say he's not in the broken category like I've seen in a few other characters.
Yeah, definitely. And Devilman,
Freaking
fork you!
go.
Dodged! And Goku says, no, fork you!
Oh jeez. Mm.
So,
Evil ways, I'll be here to stop you.
I don't know if you could call Devilman evil, Goku. I mean, you kind of just killed him. So, he was just a goofy guy in a costume. Anyway, so very nice performance there from the Majins there. They had a little bit of a rough start, but Hercule really brought that back, and Dodoria tanked a lot of damage, but just Majins came out on top in the end. They just had a better performance overall. And so that's going to bring Majins up to 3-2 and Derp down to 2-3. Now, unfortunately for them, they're going to have a rough time catching back up to Majins now. But thankfully for them, Namek also lost this week, so they're not the only team that's 2-3 in their Kai now. So, yeah, nicely done, Majins.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's the one we were just on. Dang it, emulator. Let me pick thing. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we have our next match here. Earth Defenders versus the Boos. Boos are at home. And this should be a pretty fun match here. Earth Defenders, as much as I love them, they're still undefeated, and I don't really like to see that personally. So I'd like to see the Boos do well in this match, and hopefully for them win. But Yamcha versus Nuova here is a very interesting matchup to start this with, I think. Because Yamcha's just heavy melee, super clash heavy, and Nuova seems like a mix of melee and a lot of B2 usage. So it'll be interesting to see which one wins out here. But do you have any thoughts before we start this?
Yeah, I generally mimic the whole, like, Earth Defenders a great team. I would like to see them lose. To be honest, they're starting to be one of those just, like, the team to take down.
Yeah.
Ever since, like, I think, like, 3 seasons ago or something like that. Or 2, depending on where you start counting or whatever.
Yeah. They had a super rough season last season, but this time they look super strong.
They're so strong. I'm really looking to see Boos actually come out. Like, I'm looking for a lot of the mid-ranked teams that I keep seeing, like, year in, year out actually, like, start going up to the higher tiers. Like, I'm looking for Team Cold to do extraordinarily well. I'm looking to see Team Boo. They have strong lineups, but you haven't really seen the limelight, and I really would like to see that this season.
They've struggled a lot. They're in South Kai for one, and they're also 1-3. So that's, I mean, they are struggling, and we know that Boos can be a very strong team. So it's kind of weird to see, but this does happen every now and then. And so for their sake, I hope that they can do well and win this match. So yeah, but without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so as we said, we're starting with Yamcha versus Nuova. And Nuova, if anyone recalls, he was nerfed a little bit this season. It's mainly his charge rate and his B2 damage was nerfed a little bit. But still a very good character, very strong character.
I wonder, was his ult increase all? Because I remember that being just pitiful.
No, we didn't increase his ult at all.
Oh, poor guy.
I mean, yeah. Regardless, I think he's still very strong, so I don't think he necessarily needs it. But I mean, he hasn't.
I feel like his B2s were reduced to a normal character for the most part. His ult is just one of the worst types. It's worse than freaking like Hellzone grenade.
Yeah, it is pretty bad because it can just basically entirely miss, and even if it does hit, it's really not worth the damage at all.
It is less damage than either of his B2s.
Yeah. So it's pretty sad. I mean, his B2s make up for it, but if he fires his ult, it's like a huge waste, basically. But he is doing pretty well. Yamcha, on the other hand, is taking a lot of damage. He hasn't even done any damage to Nuova. There's some. But he's going to have to pick up the pace. Burning Tornado, max power. Oh, 9,000 points of damage there. And Yamcha needs to tag.
Blaze attack.
Oh, no.
No, Yamcha!
Yamcha. That's not what you do.
You cannot punch that.
And if he tags in TN next, which is, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that's the intended order that they had. He switched his tag meter at the last second before he died. So hopefully for ED this still kind of works out, but so far Boos have a great lead on their hands.
Fantastic. That is pretty much a person down.
Yeah, Burning Tornado.
Burning Tornado, another one. Tien looks like it's got a defense build. That should have done way more damage.
Yeah, Tien is basically just dedicated tank always. He does it so well. Another
burning tornado comes straight for him.
them.
He's not going to be able to just...
Here comes the sun, dude. That's basically what Yamcha did.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
That's a title.
Oh.
Here comes the sun.
Yeah. Should use that next season, whoever has Nuova. And yeah, Nuova is just tearing through ED right now. This almost feels like that match versus the Gohans last season. He's just has such a crazy... What was that? What was that? I'm so confused. Max power for both of these characters. And Nuova's gonna win that clash. Wow.
I don't know what's going on.
Me
They have
neither.
such weird movements to them. They're like insects
And
doing a
Tien-
mating dance. Very bad for Tien. That actually just hurt himself a lot more than the opponent could.
Oh,
and
okay.
he's down, and Nova is taking almost
my
anything.
God.
And he's going through person after person.
Yeah, if he does 2 more bars of damage, he'll probably go
Burning
lead.
tornado.
That's not... Oh, what?
He punched the
What?
right.
I guess Goku just, in general, has the power to go through that, because you remember he grabbed him through that last season. This is the exact same Goku, just Super Saiyan. So, Meteor Smash again. Gonna...
Oh, no,
and he's guard
got
crushed.
defense broken. What will Goku do?
Oh no, he's gonna
Holy
charge.
He,
He needs to. No. Oh, he's gonna throw him, and he goes for Meteor Smash. Okay, well, he still followed up pretty well.
Yeah.
But it would have been better if he went for an ult.
That's stopping his his guard charge thing.
Yeah, oh, now he goes to max power. Nuova's back, but Goku is very angry, and I don't think that's gonna hit, actually. No. Are we gonna see more of last week Goku, where he just misses every single angry Kamehameha? I mean, yeah, this is what
He's upset
needs,
again.
though. ED desperately needs this.
Oh my goodness.
'Cause
Yeah, no, he's not elite.
Yeah, definitely not. And Evil Boo comes out. Goku.
What is going
Oh, he gets hit by the Super Kame. Oh, Meteor Smash. No.
broke?
Yeah.
None of these are going through.
No, not at all.
But that does not matter. Goku's still pretty good even without his oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
his melee still does crazy damage as is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he has no boost to it either.
Let me check. Meteor Smash gonna get blocked again. If he keeps doing that, he's gonna guard crush again. Yeah, Evil Boo doesn't have any defense, but Mid Goku doesn't have any attack boosts. So
Yeah, this is exactly why Super Saiyans were most likely benched as an entire team, because
yeah,
Super Saiyans in general have just a plus to everything.
yeah, they're really they're just so incredibly balanced in all of their stats. They don't really have any weaknesses. Like,
Look how much damage he does.
Oh
He's
my
going straight back to his
okay, right.
crazy high. Oh my goodness.
But Goku is in trouble now. Evil Boo
He tags
tags.
early.
Oh, and so does
He
Goku.
also tags. Goku is probably going to be coming back with a lot.
Yeah, they really didn't want to let Goku tag there, because now he's going to come back with Savior and a lot of Blastoffs as well, because he has Kibito's Secret Art as well. And Krillin versus Oob is a very heavy melee kind of matchup here. I'm curious to see who's going to win out on this one.
Yeah, both of them have a lot of very quick melees, a lot of heavy dodges. Both of them are trying to grab each other back and forth and just having a hard time.
Yeah. Krillin doesn't quite get to max power there. Oob's going to go for that. Ooh! And Krillin, you should have just stayed down, man.
He waited for Krillin to stand up. He was actually just charged up waiting for that, stalking his prey. Ridiculous.
Stalking his prey in his natural environment. And Oob, using a Wild Sense, nicely done. And both of these guys are charging up. Krillin gets to max power, and he's gonna prevent Oob from getting up himself. Nice combo there. Krillin. Oh, this damage now not as...
Look at that.
Oh, there's an ult!
Oh, no.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Oh!
100% dead, and now Boos are looking like they're in a pretty bad spot. Actually, never mind,
No,
I forgot.
I think they're still
have
ahead. Nova basically like took out 2 of their characters single-handedly.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot. They still had one more character after Evil Boo, so never mind. But ED is shortening that gap, and Boos need to stop that.
It's true.
Because Krillin, he's about to take out Evil Boo right here. Yeah.
Yeah, and now the last Boo needs to take out 2 characters. Mind you, they're all at 1 bar, and it is Kid Boo.
Yeah, Kid Boo.
He's at an ultimate stance, so he could use his ultimate and take this guy down. I think he probably should just use a B2, maybe conserve a bit. It is Krillin, so you might not want to actually... Whoa, look at this combo.
Yeah, he could just continue comboing like that as well. Nice block there. But Krillin is doing quite a bit of damage to Kid Boo here.
Krillin is still going at it.
Oh my god, and he tagged!
He tagged, and this is not looking any sort of good for the Boos.
Oh my god.
Boos had one of the strongest leads I've ever seen, and then just took it back.
Oh no! Kid Boo, no! Oh my god!
With 2 characters, has taken out an entire team.
Holy crap!
It was just 2 characters.
Yeah, seeing the beginning of this match, you never would have thought ED would have won this. They are proving themselves to really be quite honestly, literally they are the top of the league, and this really shows what they can do with just Goku and Krillin. Holy crap. And so yeah, the ED's gonna go up to 5-0, and unfortunately for Boos, they're gonna fall to 1-4. Very unfortunate. But next up we have we have Rugrats at the Blades show. This time around, transformations are off for Rugrats, and they have benched Cell Jr., whereas Blades have benched Sword Trunks, which is probably one of their stronger characters. So I'm curious to see how Blades is going to do in this match. But yeah, neither team used any boosts, I don't think, and I believe Rugrats, yeah, it seems like Rugrats missed their builds. So, unfortunately for them, they're actually at kind of a deficit here because Super Boo had a 5-point build last week, and so they had to reuse that build, and they still, there were still 3 launches supports from last week as well, so Goten's got randomized off. So, yeah, Rugrats is in kind of a tough spot here. But I mean, I don't know. They are still a strong team. I feel like they could still do this, but I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on it?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I would also like Rugrats is always a team that has generally just eluded me as like a exactly where they come into this league, because like I remember back in the day where like they first came out and the combination of the 2 characters was one of their like bread and butters, and it was one of those things where it was a spectacle each and every single time that those people came out. Now they got some like pretty decent characters, but I haven't seen them have like a dominant strategy or win, or like I'm looking to see something from them, and yeah, I hope they get it.
Yeah, same here. I mean, they are also 1-3. They're having a pretty rough time, and if you recall, I believe they were the ones that fought Earth Defenders last week, and they came really close to winning that. but unfortunately for them, they couldn't quite grasp that. So, yeah, I mean, Rugrats, we know they can do well. They're just struggling a little bit, and missing their builds is definitely not going to help. So, I still hope they can do well, but I don't know, missing their builds, I don't know if they necessarily would deserve the win then, but we'll see. But yeah, so Rugrats at Blades. Let's do this.
Blades is just a strong team.
Oops.
A little bit of an underdog. I kind of match them up with the Majins, where they can be underestimated, but they can perform so well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Blades, they have some really strong movesets on their team as well. Janemba is incredibly strong. Yajirobe, after losing the Senzu Bean and not being limited to like 2 AIs, he's a lot better. He spams a lot. He does some good melee as well. And yeah, Blades, as well as the return of Spammion, he's been throwing out these B2s like crazy. I think they're looking really strong so far this season. They are currently 3-1, so yeah, their record definitely reflects that. But so far, pretty even so far. Kid Trunks has a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah. Kid Trunks is one of those characters that I've always seen go like, this guy can be like a freaking crown champion. I don't know what's with him, but like, he always does well in his matches.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got, it seems just like he has just a really good AI, typically. Like, nothing about his moveset really stands out as incredibly powerful to me. Like, it doesn't seem like...
I think he has the right gap within his, like, attacks and movesets.
Just keep combos going.
Yeah, I think his melee is pretty strong. I would personally love to focus on that. But, like, his B2s are not wimpy at all. He's got a good ult. I don't remember his B1s at the moment.
He does have Finish Sign, which he did earlier, but I do not remember his other one.
I think he might have a Dodge one, which is a great one.
Yes. Finish Sign and, yeah, After Image and Finish Sign. Not bad B1s at all.
Yeah. After Image is fantastic. It's one of the best ones, hands down.
Yeah, and Janemba's, he is out. So, Kid Trunks getting a very nice lead for Rugrats so far. But Yajirobe could throw out an ultimate or something like that. High-powered B2. And just do a ton of damage here. He goes for a B2, and that's going to hit. Let's see how much Flash and Kill does. Wow! Yajirobe is such a weird character. And yeah, just like that, Kid Trunks is out.
Yeah. Yajirobe has, as you said before, has turned into actually one of the main combatants of the league. You actually do fear him when he comes out, which was not the case in previous ones. He used to be one of those people who are just like, he's like a slot machine. He does okay, he doesn't do incredibly great 99% of that time, but 1% of the time he can roll that Sensu Bean.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the main thing that really came in for him before he got that nerf that we ended up lifting. Because he just had the potential to completely turn a match around if he so chose. He held the power of the world in his hands. And so far, Goten, though, he is getting a nice lead, and he just lets him get that B1 off. Not good for Goten, actually. Because, I mean, Yajirobe, he can do a lot of damage here if he does throw out a B2, which he might not, actually. Yeah, his max power wears off. But he's still at full key, so if he charges a little bit, he will lose that penalty, and he'll be back in max power pretty much. But Goten needs to take him down before he can do that. The Lamb Slicer dodged, and he goes max power again. Will he do anything? Oh, the Lamb Slicer again, that one hits.
my goodness, he's just a freaking monster.
Yeah.
Look at that charge rate on his B1s.
And he's out of there. Yeah, he has the fastest blast stock recharge rate, just like how Hercule has the fastest just key charge rate. So, I mean, he's really good for that. He can just really reliably get off those max power B1s. Another one doesn't fire in time before that fully charged Super Kamehameha. Ah, there's another one.
I love when the first one comes out.
Yeah.
It's just like another one. What?
The first one.
First time.
Yeah.
There he goes.
There we go. Yeah, it starts making sense after the first one.
Look at that charge rate.
Which is why I said it would have been hilarious, not for Blades, but it would have been hilarious if he just never threw it out. And so like the joke would have totally fallen flat. And that's something about that is funny to me. I'm a bad person.
I mean, in concept, sure. In practice, it probably isn't that funny.
Yeah. Oh, and Tapion is out of there. And Red comes back with max power again. But GT Goku, he might be able to take him down here. And he does.
Nicely done.
Nice. And Super 17 comes out. So, Super 17, one of the new free agents this season. Oh, Hellstorm, and yeah, that's it for GT Goku.
I like that move. That reminds me of the, oh man, Python? No. It was a little robot dude. Like, he piloted a robot.
Pilaf?
Pilaf, thank you.
Yes.
Pilaf's like giant robot form has a B2 that I love.
Yeah, it's called a Gatling gun or something like that.
Yeah, and it works very similar to that, but like it's his one good move and then he just is trash.
I love how many times he punches somebody in the nuts during that throw, by the way. It just looks so painful. But yeah, we actually had to nerf Hellstorm really, really bad. Because it used to do 10,000 damage if the full thing hit, which is ridiculous. So considering how the move works, we made it do close to 6,000, which is fair for kind of like a barrage move like that. So, yeah, I recall the Blades were pretty worried about Super 17 doing well coming into the season, but so far he's been pretty solid. Also, Super Blue, why? But why did you? At least use the wrong B2 first before you die.
No.
Nope. Nice shout. Okay, there's the wrong B2.
There he goes!
Oh, he got him. Good job, Super Boo.
I don't know, the wrong B2 really sets up for, like, an upper hand, really.
Yeah, I mean, jokes aside, it's really good at disrupting opponents. And we saw that last week. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, he's down. You
Super Boo
stop
is
firing at him.
Super Boo is the new 50 Cent, looks like. So, anyway. Yeah, unfortunately for Rugrats, again, they do lose this match. They're going to go down to 1-4. Blades, though, 4-1, now being one of the highest ranked teams still in the league, so right behind Earth Defenders. So very nicely done, Blades. Rugrats, it's unfortunate that they lost, but you can easily see why, considering that they did miss their builds, and I'm sure that they could have had some other plan in mind that they just didn't get to do. Which is, it happens, but it is unfortunate. So, nicely done again, Blades. We'll see you in the next match.
We'll see them in the next match?
And by then, I mean right now.
Oh.
I'm so used to, like, having, like those, periods between matches in Naruto League that I'm just used to saying it, because it's like we have to set up the next match during, because no save states. So, like, yeah. Okay, so next up, we have the Ginyu Force versus the Gohans. And Ginyu Force, unfortunately, the only team so far that does not have a win. They're 0-4, and currently for the Gohans, their record is They are 2-2. So, they don't have the highest record, obviously, but Ginyu has really been struggling this season, and it's tough to see. Hopefully, they can pick up speed here and start doing well again. But as for now, they have been struggling, and it's typically been the characters that you'd expect to be a lot stronger from them too. Like last week, Birder and Jace, for the most part, just didn't really get to do a whole lot. And it's just weird.
Ginyu, though?
Ginyu was awesome. I'm really happy to see him doing so, and I hope that stays a thing for him. Because he has been known to be kind of inconsistent. So, but as for the Gohans, they're 2-2, but they are a very strong team, and they won the bowl last season, so we know what they're capable of, and this could be a pretty tough opponent for Ginyu. But I'll be honest, I'll be rooting for Ginyu here because I don't like to see teams with no wins. So it's rough, but I hope it's a good match either way, and yeah, let's get it started. All right, so we are beginning here with Birder versus Ultimate Gohan, or Mystic Gohan, or whatever you want to call him. That Dragon Ball Z can't make up its mind on what it wants to call him. So, yeah, this should be an interesting matchup here. I really want Birder to just start doing well again, because we know he can, but he just completely flopped last week, and it was really sad to see. So, hopefully he can do some stuff now. But Ultimate Gohan is not an easy opponent, so we'll have to see. Twinkle Toes Tango. No, I love that move name, by the way.
It's really good.
Good job, Como. So yeah, Ultimate Gohan, first one who's going to try to get in there, but so far, Birder has done the brunt of the damage, especially with that full power energy ball.
Yeah, so far, just the start of the match, it looks like Birder might actually take the upper hand on this.
Yeah.
He's very fast. He got a B2 hit in. I think he might actually do this one. If he keeps standing back like this and doing nothing, maybe not.
What's kind of unfortunate for Birder is that his key charge animation takes a long time because he has to pose first. And so that can kind of leave him high and dry in some situations. Like, he can't get key in time before the opponent gets in or does something to disrupt that. That being said, he's doing pretty well.
Of course, his other animations may be slow, but his melee is quick.
Oh, yeah. His melee is where it's at. I don't think there's anybody in the game that has faster melee than that.
He's the fastest in the universe.
Yeah, I guess so. He's also the bluest in the universe. Okay. Birder didn't know what he was doing there.
Birder needs to stop flying away, is what Birder needs to do.
And he's dead.
Birder needs to start getting in the... Go in there, Birder.
Yeah.
Hit him. Punch him with your feet.
Punch him with your feet. Oh, okay. Okay, so Gotenks Goo. Gotenks Goo. Oh,
Gotenks
no. Ultimate Gohan goes right back into that ultimate. I guess they call him Ultimate Gohan for a reason. But, Gotenks Goo. Oh, no, he's out of there. That was actually canon for a moment, I think.
Remember the episode where Gohan flew away and then decided to go back into the beam?
I do remember that. That was cool. It's probably my favorite moment in the series, honestly.
Remember that episode where Goku finds some ladies and one of them takes out a gun and shoots herself?
I do, and I know that's your favorite scene.
It's the best scene.
It's so funny. It's really bizarre. It just comes out of nowhere. It's filler, but really?
I can play a game with you. I have all this gun.
That is the most Dragon Ball scene in Dragon Ball Z, I think.
I don't think so, because no one just pulls out a gun.
Well, yeah, nobody shot themselves in the head in Dragon Ball, but there was a lot of really weird off-the-wall scenes like that. Not quite like that, But you know what I mean.
I think so.
I think I know what you mean. Maybe.
I think a lot of the filler is similar to that.
Yeah.
Which I actually think a lot of the fillers are one of my favorite episodes. Just in general, like the entire like Gohan high school thing is like my favorite episodes.
Yeah. Gohan has actually a lot of really good filler in general. Even when he was just a kid, like some of the really early Dragon Ball Z filler was pretty good. But here comes Goldo, and yeah, unfortunately for Ginyu Force, they are quite behind right now. And Goldo, I mean, as much as I love the little green bastard, I don't know how much he's going to be able to do against this big green bastard. So, hopefully something. His melee is not his strong suit, for sure.
Melee's a little on the slow side, but a lot of him is a little on the slow side.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not gonna... No, Goldo. And full power for
Charge
Goldo.
rate.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, and Goldo goes for that counter, which takes a lot of his health there. But he throws a rock! But it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit at all. Yeah, this is not looking good for Ginyu Force, unfortunately. Explosive Madan, and that is such a good close range B2. Like, it's the type of B2 that the AI will almost never use at long range because it would be completely ineffective. So pretty much every time it comes out, it's gonna do something, which is really nice. But yeah, here comes Jace, and he
Gotta
takes
make
out a
up for a
Gohan.
lot of the other team.
Yeah, he really does. And here comes Team Gohan, and yeah, he's just got so much to work against here. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. I mean, I hate to be, you know, Mr. Debbie Downer, but is there a male version of that? Is there like a
Derek down there.
Derek Downer? Richard Downer? I don't know. Anyway, Jace.
The closest I can think of is Derek. Derek Downer.
Derek Downer. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I like Debbie Downer more.
Debbie Downers, yeah. Can't beat that. Fine. I'm a Debbie Downer. I accept it.
I just like it more. You can do what you want. I like Debbie Downer.
That's fair. And yeah, this looks like it's about to be it for Ginyu Force, and this is a real shame, honestly, because they are just struggling so much, and I really don't know like what advice I could give them, because it just seems like some of their characters just don't want to work currently. And
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew the situation a little bit more. But yeah, ouch. Another loss. Hopefully, they can either find a build, or maybe they're actually kind of just building up for the later matches.
Yeah.
Maybe like benching specific people to actually bring it back in the kind of the second half.
Yeah, because they might have stood more of a chance if Ginyu were in this match, but they could be doing what you said and just trying to like get their best characters benched early, which would make a lot of sense. Teams have come back like that before, so I don't know, but so yeah, unfortunately, Ginyu's gonna fall to 0-5, and Gohan's are gonna now be 3-2. So yeah, nicely done, Gohan's. And finally here, we have our final match. We have, yes, our final match. Afterlife at Saiyans. Sorry, I hadn't scrolled in my build spreadsheet, so I was like, no, this is match 7. Oh wait, no, it's not. So, we have Afterlife at Saiyans, and we are starting here with Zarbon versus Nail, which, I mean, it's been said a few times, but Nail this season, man, he's just incredible. Afterlife's 3-1, and Saiyans are currently 2-2, and I mean, Afterlife has been doing really well so far this season, which is great to see. They had a bit of a rough season because it was their first one in season 8, but they seem to have a lot of their stuff together in season 9. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, no, they're still a new team. They're still filling out their characters in comparison to the other teams, but no, they've been doing really well.
Yeah.
I hope they actually do really well. I'd love to see maybe it's just a newcomer to come out, and I want to see a new team take the league by storm. I think is the thing for this particular season I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, and 3-1 is not bad at all. So they have been doing that, and it's been from unlikely sources like Chaozu. Chaozu has been great for them, which is something you wouldn't expect. Because the last time I feel like he was even close to good was like season 6 or something, season 5. So, yeah, but Saiyans, they've been kind of. They've been good, but also kind of shaky. Like, some of their characters have been doing really well, but others not quite as good as you'd expect them to, like Raditz. But, I don't know. They're still a good team. They're very strong, obviously. They are Saiyans, so that's never going to change. But, I don't know. Hopefully this is a good match. A good way to end this week off. So, let's get it done.
Let's get this,
get her done, as Squee often says.
Yeah,
Let's get her done.
he always usually goes like, "Hey there, partner."
Hey there, dear. Welcome to Derby Deer
Man, do I
League.
like rustling some cattle?
He's from Texas.
What?
So
He's from Texas.
So Zarbon, he's been pretty great this season so far, honestly, which is cool. He's a fairly new character to this league. I think last season he was like a debut character because he didn't fit on any team before Afterlife. So it's, they've gone kind of back and forth in between what form they want to use for him. But I think base is a good way to start, and still having him be able to transform is good. And he loves his B2s, man.
I love his B2s.
Yeah, they're really fun. I love shooting Star Arrow.
I love
Such
his
a
pants.
his pants are glorious. Oh, there goes stalling. He did get
Stylish
that.
pants.
His pants are so good. And yeah, Nail
I'm
gets.
just trying to figure out how the rest of his pants stay on. Doesn't seem to be attached to anything.
They must just be so tight that they
look loose.
They do look loose, but it's probably just space technology, man. We don't understand it. Space pant technology. I don't know.
That's fair.
What am I saying?
Once you said pants technology, I'm on your side.
Okay, cool. That sounds like a good thing. It can only benefit everyone. But yeah, so this actually Zarbon is pulling into the lead a little bit here. And I do want to point out Nail using stalling as much as he is wonderful for him, because that is absolutely one of the best B1s in the game. I think it gives him like a key +4 or something like that. And I think there's like a light power body effect to it as well. I'm not positive. I could probably
I'm
look
always
into that.
curious on what it did. Because I just keep seeing it, I'm like, it doesn't seem to do much.
Yeah, let's see here, because, yeah, I mean, on the actual stats, it doesn't show a whole lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, Zarbon goes down. Yeah, let's see here. Pycon comes out, he is in max power. Maybe he could throw out a B2 or something like that.
Now he's just doing a melee combo right now. Look at that ping pong.
Oh, wow.
My goodness. What a combo.
Yeah.
He still has enough energy to pull out something. He continues doing that. He's just gonna wait it out, I guess. It's going back up to max power.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And Nail goes to max power again, but he needed to tag and he just didn't, so unfortunate. But here comes Raditz, and everyone's at max power, and that's a clash right there. Oh my god, I realized Raditz does aura when he clashes! That's beautiful. Oh, that's great. But yeah, now Pycon is actually beginning to take the lead for Afterlife here.
Look at this, he continues to do melee combo after melee. He doesn't like to use his B2s. I think I've seen it like maybe once, twice.
Yeah. And
there's a
Pycon
burning
must
shot.
have some sort of clash boost. Let's see. Yeah, he has Power of Rage. And Raditz does not have any clash boost, so yeah, he's basically going to win every clash. And they've already had
That's
2
really
so
smart.
far. Yeah,
I love clash characters. Wonder if he's going to be a mainstay as that.
maybe so. But,
Either way, it's a good good tool in his kit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so... Ooh, ouch. And Raditz needs to, like, tag, but he's not going to, is he? No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Why would he?
I don't know.
Is there any reason, any purpose?
And,
Oh,
here
I
comes-
love his colors.
I know, they're so glorious. He just looks like an MS Paint recolor. He really does.
Is this the colors that he had on the freaking Bug Planet?
I think so. I seem to recall this being in a very short string of episodes. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a re-edit? Like,
I think it
I'd
was
have-
supposed to be just a lighting, but for some reason, I think they
Just
took it as just a color palette.
Yeah. I mean, sure, I'm down for it. It looks really silly. But... Oh, and he tags! He missed it. He's like, I'm out. Screw that. And here comes Turles, Mr. Fruit Loops himself. And let's see if he can do a whole lot. Icon continuing his rampage here. Wow. And
Still
yeah.
on the ground, so that didn't do too much damage. But
Yeah.
no, he's doing work. I think I remember way back when Pycon was discussed for being even like a character that you could have in your like off. What are those things called? Not part of your team, hired though.
Free agents?
Free agent, thank you.
Yes.
Discussing to be a free agent, and like a lot of people really liked this guy. I think they're finally getting this guy to work after all of this time. Like
It's
he's
taken
always
them a
been
while.
good, but he hasn't been like this good.
Yeah, first it
he's
was
doing
Namek that tried to
amazing.
do stuff with him, and then Afterlife had some trouble, but now he's a monster. Yep, Hyper
He
Tornado.
went right through it.
Yeah, Hyper Tornado does not care.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, I don't know how much damage he's done, but it's possible he could go elite here.
I have not been keeping track. I've just been marveling at how
Yeah,
good he's
same here.
been. He is not tagged either. He's been at this low amount of HP
No.
for the longest time.
Nobody's been able to touch him.
Whoa,
I mean, he has-
whoa, for the longest time.
Oh, that's not
Oh, there's his ultimate.
Oh, yeah, that's wow. And I mean, he does have Dende's
Still
too,
going.
but still, he has been here at this health for a very long time, and Saiyans really need to take him out.
They really do.
The damage could have already been done, and it's gonna. It is.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, so he's finally done.
Pycon's down. Oh my goodness.
Wow. And here comes Chaozu. Chaozu is he has a, let's see here, defense +2, Dende's healing, exquisite skill, and rush blast 2 build. So with a defense +2, he basically just has a base defense. So, you know, not very tanky, but it's better than him taking even more damage than he would.
It looks like Pycon may have actually become elite.
Yeah, he could have.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, and a transformation from Scouter. Will he follow this up with an ult?
That'd be fun.
In Ape, yeah.
Especially since it's still flying backwards. No, he just did a small energy ball.
Yeah, he knocks him away. What is his ult? Oh, never mind.
That's his ult.
Oh! That's 16,000 damage, yeah.
He can't go back up yet because his stocks are still coming back.
Yeah. Show Makoho is gonna hit, and Chaozu's almost already out of there.
Look at this giant monkey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And against an ape, I don't think Chaozu would be able to do a whole lot. I mean,
Can't
he could throw
even
a rock.
sacrifice himself.
Yeah. And yeah, Vegeta's gonna take him out, but he's still got full health and Vegeta to deal with. So
He can do it.
also
I
Vegeta,
believe in him.
Vegeta just called himself a freak.
I believe in him.
Me too.
I barely worked up a sweat.
You did barely work up a sweat. You were out for about like 10 seconds.
You punched that man once.
And he was dead. So, that is going to bring Saiyans down to 2 and 3, and Afterlife up to 4 and 1, continuing to show that they are one of the strongest teams this season, which is really cool to see. And that just Rampage from Pycon especially is really good, and Scouter did pretty well too. But the lead was just too much. Like, there was no way they could have come back from that.
Yeah.
Especially at that low of health. Like, there's no way. But, yeah, very nicely done, Afterlife. And that is it for Week 5 of DBZ League. Thank you for watching, everyone. And take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Well, that was fun. I was... apologies for my awkwardness near the beginning. I was nervous. I don't know why I was nervous, because I do this like every week with Naruto League, but you know, didn't stop me from being nervous. So, yeah. Thank you all again for watching. Thank you for joining me, Piff. And we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
See you.